Okay, hello, future ECEs, and welcome once again to our subject, Environmental Science and Engineering. Okay, the focus of discussion for today is about disaster management. So let's start by trying to define what is a hazard and what is a disaster. So let us try to differentiate between the two. A hazard is a perceived natural event which threatens both life and property, while a disaster is a realization of this hazard. It is defined as a geological process and it is an event concentrated in time and space in which a society or a subdivision of a society undergoes severe danger and causes loss of its members and physical property. So there are different types of disasters. So we have natural disasters and we have man-made disasters. Natural disaster refers to those disasters that are generated by natural phenomena, and man-made disasters refers to the disasters resulting from the man-made disasters. So this somehow is a self-explanatory type of description. So we have natural disasters and we have man-made disasters. First, let us try to have disaster management regarding floods. Okay, we have floods. So what is a flood? After the magnitude of water exceeds the carrying capacity of the channel within its bank, the excess water overflows on the surroundings. It causes flood. So we already know about this. You've been familiar with this. This is happening in the Philippines, and we are greatly acquainted with floods. So what are different causes of floods? So we have heavy rainfall during cyclone causes floods. So next, sudden snow melt also raises the quantity of water in streams and causes flood. So we could not experience this one because this is happening in other parts of the planet and other parts of the world. So next, sudden exit release of impounded water behind dams. So just recently, this happens in Cagayan and Isabela region. So we have the release of water in dams. Next, we have clearing of forests for agriculture has also increased severity of floods. So this is discussed or this has been addressed before by our former environmental secretary Gina Lopez that she says muted forest through because of agriculture and urbanization greatly affect the occurrence of floods. Up next, we have flood management. What are some practices we need to do in order to prevent the occurrence of floods? So first, we have encroachment of floodway should be banned. So this refers to the blockage and the passageway of water. So it should not be encouraged. Next, we have building walls prevent spilling out the flood water over floodplain. So this is happening and this is practiced by other countries. They are building walls in order to prevent the flood to come over the areas. Next, we have diverting excess water through channels or canals to areas like lakes, rivers, where water is not sufficient. Next, optical and microwave data from IRS is also used for flood management. So this refers to the prevention of flood by trying to inform the local government units or other agencies in order to prevent the occurrence of flood. Next, we have flood forecast and flood warning are also given by the Central Water Commission. But despite the forecast and flood warnings, if our passageways of water is not good, then we could not definitely have a better flood management system. So this still boils down to the effort of the government to create a proper drainage system for the waters at the same time to create awareness to the people about the flood. So that's it for this week. Thank you we are going to discuss more of the types of disasters in the coming future. So we have, thank you everyone, stay safe and God bless.